Okay, so here's what goes through my mind when I'm taking these creative portraits. Bam! How'd you like that transition? Take a look at this bridge, guys. This thing is massive. I don't know if you can tell how big this is from here. This bridge was built in 1925. I'm just amazed by it. Anyways, what I'm actually here to do today is I really want to take like a cool wall running shot. So when I'm taking a creative portrait like this, I like to split the creative tasks up into, let's say, 3 sections. The first is composition, the second is subject, which also includes action and wardrobe, I guess, and the third is light. I find that when I split these up into categories, it makes me really focus in on those specific categories before moving on to the next one. When I'm trying to think about too much at once, the photos just don't really end up as I was envisioning them. First step, let's take a look at the composition that I'm going for. I want to use this block as a layer, that block as a layer, and that bridge as the background. So I'm gonna back up and zoom in. Look how much I can zoom in, I love it. Why is my autofocus off? So I'm gonna zoom into about, I don't know, 70 millimeters. 1, 2, 3 layers. Next step, subject, action, and wardrobe. Those all, I find, come together into one category. So subject is me. I have myself to shoot. The nice thing is I always have myself. Essentially what I'm gonna do is lay sideways on that bench and put my feet up against the wall. Later on in Photoshop, take the bench out of the photo, and that's that. I bought this like really sick long jacket yesterday for 11 bucks. I'm gonna toss this up behind me while I shoot, and that should sell the action. Light. There's not really much we can do here because we're outside, so we're working with natural light. Here we have a lot of light, we have some shadows, and then we have shadow. So that's creating depth. The lighting's super harsh, but okay, I kind of like the shadow on the ground there. It's adding to the photo, it's adding to the depth. Okay, I think I'm ready to shoot. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Let's do this. So there's one thing that I completely forgot to mention out there. It's something that makes my life so much easier when I'm taking photos by myself. It's this wireless trigger that I use on all my shoots. The cool thing about this is that I can set how long before the camera half presses the shutter, that's when the camera focuses, and then you can set how long the trigger, or the shutter, is held down for. So let's say I set it for 2 seconds, it's gonna hold the shutter down for 2 seconds, and in burst mode, it's gonna take a bunch of photos all with the press of one single button. This thing is super cool. I would highly suggest it. It's like 40 bucks and it completely eliminates the need for friends. So link down in the description to Amazon. Now, here's a very oddly satisfying time lapse of the Photoshop process. But before I start, I need you to let me know down in the comments whether or not you like this kind of video where I break down the process of taking one photo. I think it would make a really great series personally. So if you like it, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I make a new episode. Okay, so here is the Photoshop process. All it really involves is painting out the bench to reveal the empty background and also using the clone stamp tool to just clean things up a little bit. Enjoy.